Hi everyone, it's day 14. Well done, you've made 2 full weeks of the Savasannahyoga January Challenge, and today we're going to be focusing on meditation. So it's going to be a nice slow session today, not really much movement. Looking at breath, looking through the chakras, which are the wheels of energy. We'll speak a little bit more about that later, and then finishing off in just a final supported posture for a little bit restorative. So we'll start in a comfortable seated position. We're going to be here for a while, so get yourself comfortable. You can always lie down. You can always lie down. You can get yourself comfy with some cushions. Maybe place them underneath your legs if you wish to. Like this for a little more restorative. You can have one either side, opening out into Supta Konasana, or you can have a block if you have one, place it, or a pillow, place it underneath your bum when you're in a comfortable seated position. So make yourself comfortable, get into where you are, and then first of all we'll come to the breath as it is, and we'll focus on the breath, the body and the mind, and then move from there. So when you're comfortable, take a big breath in through the nose, big exhale out through the mouth. Another big breath in. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders up. Raise them back into the spine, close the eyes down, bring the hands to a comfortable position. And in your seat, ground down through the sitting bones and lift up through the crown of the head, but gently tuck the chin in so you lengthen the spine. Rather than pulling it in, just feel the lengthening of the spine behind you. And come to your natural breath, flowing in through the nose and out through the nose, as we do all the time. Become aware of how the breath feels today. And then move through to the body. Leave the awareness of the breath and come to the body as a whole. How does that feel today? You might like to name it. Just feel the areas of tension, any sensations. And if the mind wanders, bring it back to the intention, back to the focus on the body. And then move your attention away from the body towards the mind. So how does the mind feel today? And then back towards the breath. Maybe like an anchor, so maybe positioning your hands or your attention to a part of the breath, or just feel it coming in and out. And then over towards the body. You could do a body scan, or you can just feel the areas of tension. I like to just feel the areas of the body where I might be tense, and then let go and soften into it. And then move your focus from the body back to the mind. You may already have a sense of how the mind is feeling. If it's gone off into all different places throughout this task, just keep with it. and back round to the breath one more time. Back to the breath. Over to the body. And then over to the mind. And then let go of all the focus of everything and just be still for a moment. No focus on anything, just being here, present on the mat. And then bring your fingers up towards your face. So your thumb is going to close off your right nostril. And we're going to breathe through the left. So the breath doesn't need to change, just as it comes. So when we close off the right nostril and breathe through the left, we are breathing through our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest. So anytime you do restorative yoga, you tend to close off the right and breathe through the left. And we're not going to today, but if you close off your right and your left and breathe through your right, you're breathing through your sympathetic nervous system. So you're breathing into your stress, your fight and flight. So when you're doing maybe a power yoga, you might close off the left and breathe through the right. It gives you more energy, whereas the left, closing the right, breathing through the left, will calm your energy down. So keep with the right nostril closed, breathing through the left. You go for 3 more breaths here in your own time. And then once you've done that, just drop the hands and stick with the breath. How does the nostrils feel? Just natural breath. Your mind comes into play and starts saying, ow, my back's aching, I need to move. Stick with it. Stay with the sensations, the burning sensations. It's all good. Now here, we're going to go for another parasympathetic flow. So you're going to breathe in, exhale out through the mouth, and your next inhale, breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to your natural breath. How did you feel? Did you feel uncomfortable in that, like you were holding your breath? Did you feel like you were able to calm your mind as you were doing it? Did you feel like there's a difference in the breath by the end of it? You feel more relaxed? Just whatever happened, be with it. What is, what is. Now bring your focus to the chakras. So we're going to start by bringing our attention down to the lower spine, to the pelvic floor, which is our root chakra, right at the bottom of your sitting bones, bottom of your spine. So bring your awareness down to there. So you're keeping your natural breath throughout the whole of this, but you're bringing your awareness to a certain area of your body, starting with the root chakra down towards the pelvic floor. And focusing on your connection to the mat, your connection to the earth. Now you may feel nothing. You may feel a sensation, and when you're focusing on it, just stay there. So here you're laying the foundation of your body, yourself. Imagine you're laying the foundation of a house. You're embedding yourself into firm soil. And this is going to provide you, and does provide you, the stability you need to enjoy yourself for years to come. Keep your focus there. Think stability, grounding, center. Now when this one is open, we can feel strong and stable in our place in the world. And if it's closed, we'll feel unsafe, not sure of who we are. How does your root chakra feel? Place your fingertips in your ears. Keep your focus on your root chakra. Close the ears and hum. Pause there. Vibrations help the root chakra. Feels weird and silly, but embrace it. And then we move our focus from our root chakra and we bring it up to the second chakra, which is above the pubic bone and below the navel. So you can bring your hands here and pause. So keep your focus now on the second chakra. This is our sacral chakra. And this is all about play, sexuality, creativity. So here, if this one's open, you'll feel super creative in what you're doing with yourself. You'll be playful in your manner. But if it's closed, you might feel a little bit stuck. Not sure where you're going. Can't find the creativity for life. So I'd like you to ask yourself a question. How can you bring more play into your life? Pause here. And ask yourself, how can I bring more play into my life? And then bring your awareness up to the third chakra, which is your solar plexus chakra. So it's above your navel, below, just underneath the ribs. You can place your hands there or just bring your awareness to it. And the solar plexus chakra is all about transformation. It's your gut reaction. So if it's open, you might feel full of possibilities, you might know where you're heading, but if it's closed, you might feel again that sense of stuckness, the sense of you can't find yourself, you may have anxiety, worries, we get that butterfly feelings in our belly. So I want you to think of a problem or a question or something that you're unable to a question that you're unable to answer at the moment right now. Maybe just ask yourself that. Is there something in your life you want to ask? And just listen to what comes up. any sensations, listen to what comes up. Any emotions that arise, just let them flow. Then bring your awareness on your hands, if you wish, up to your 4th chakra. And this is the Heart Chakra, the center, right on the chest. So if this one's open, you're full of love, compassion, empathy, and if it's closed, you might feel that there's some wrong in a relationship. You might feel negative about something, some place, someone. You find it difficult to show your love. So feel the awareness or any sensations around this area. This is the one that people tend to feel the most. So you can feel the heart beating. And then here I want you to just smile. A smile can bring happiness not just to your day but to someone else's. Smile, feel the love for yourself and for others. And then bring your awareness and maybe your hands up to the next chakra. To the 5th one, this is your throat chakra. Now here, if it's closed, we may find that we don't have the words that we'd like to say. We don't know what to say. We feel a bit stumped in our speech. Or we speak too much and we don't listen to others. So what's the case for you? Do you feel like you're not speaking your truth? Speaking out when you know you should? Or do you feel like actually you're speaking too much and not listening to the needs of others? And then move your awareness up to the next chakra. Drop the hands down this time and you come to your 3rd eye chakra. So you want to focus on the point right in the middle of the forehead between the eyebrows. 3rd eye. You can place a hand there if you wish, but you don't need to. And this is your wisdom, your intellect. And here I want you to think of the same thing that you thought when you're at your solar plexus. Come back to that question, worry, something you can't answer. So you've answered it with your gut. Can you now answer it with your 3rd eye? Again, listen to what comes up. Listen to the answer you give yourself. And then finally move yourself to the last chakra, which is above the crown of your head, so right at the tippy top. It's your crown chakra, and this is your spiritual. And here, I want you to ground down through your roots, lift up through your crown chakra, feel the energy right at the top of your head. And this is your oneness. So whether that be a God for your religion, or whether that just be the universe, or do you lay yourself at your feet? What is it that's spiritual to you? the power of the self, the power of you, whatever that is. Pause here and be completely still. And bring your awareness back to the room, back to any sounds that you can hear. Back to any of the body parts that are touching the ground. Feel the connection to the mat. Connection to the space around you. Bringing yourself back into the room. And then gently open your eyes. Well done, guys. And we're going to come to just a few final resting poses. Let's come to viparita, lying on your back. Take your time. In viparita, back on the mat, legs up towards the ceiling. And just in that L shape, your arms can be there where they wish. You can have the fingertips curling up to the ceiling. You can have them out to a T. Go for a cactus. Have the knees bent or straight, but keep them upright towards the ceiling. Now what you can do is you can place them against the wall, so butt right up against the wall, legs connected to the wall. Get the words out. Close the eyes. Pause here. The legs start to shake, it's all good. They start to ache, it's all good. Take another few breaths here. And then bring the knees in. Rock the hips side to side, keeping the knees as tight into the body as possible. We'll go for a twist. So left leg goes out long. You're going to place the right foot onto the ground, knee up towards the ceiling. Then lean over the left hip, supine twist. The right leg comes over the top. Shoulders touch the mat as much as they can, arms to a T. Gaze towards the right fingertips. Then come back through center. Bring the knees back in, rock side to side. And then right leg goes out long. Left foot on the mat, knee up towards the ceiling, then shift your weight over that right hip. Left knee goes over. Arms to a T, shoulders on the ground, gaze towards the left fingertips. Breathe here. Come back through center. And we'll go into that Supta Buddha Konasana that we love. Toes together, knees wide. Now here, you can support yourself with the cushions underneath. You can grab a blankie if you want. I'm going to get myself comfortable. My hands are going to go on my belly. Close the eyes down. I'm going to come back to those chakras again. Feel the sensations in the root chakra. Grounding my spine down into the mat. can move up to the Sacral Chakra, above the pubic bone below the navel. And towards the solar plexus, above the navel, below the ribs. And then towards the heart. And then up to the throat. Towards the head, the third eye. And then to the crown. Now you can move into Shavasana with the legs and arms out wide, or you can stay where you are and we'll just be with stillness. Again, you can stay here in your Shavasana. Or as always, stretch out long or bring the knees in. Slow, gentle movements. Rock over to one side. Pause here. And then make your way up to a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed. Hopefully you're feeling super sleepy, calm, peaceful. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in through the nose. Big breath out through the mouth. And gently open the eyes. Bring the thumbs to the forehead. Namaste. Namaste. Thanks guys for our lovely restorative session. I hope you kind of felt maybe some form of sensations with the chakras. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. As long as you're open to it and just enjoying the time to be still and quiet, that's all that matters really. Have a lovely day and I'll see you tomorrow.